things are so hard in this country. Honestly, things are so hard. I mean, imagine. You know how it used to be now. I mean, 3 of us are by any mafia. I know that people know that hunters by any mafia. I mean, look at it now.
Okay, well, it is not encouraging at all.
And you know, I don't know. This recession they keep talking about. Recession, look, mafia. That 3 able-bodied men inside the bush coming out like this, we come out with Ofunchi. This is insulting now.
You don't even know what I'm thinking about.
What are you thinking?
Is this how we are going to get married? Raise children and build houses like other men do in other villages? Huh?
It's really terrible. I wonder.
Nah. Like the saying goes, it's not easy to make money. It's not easy to be a man. See, when Ejike left us exactly 1 year ago, what was he thinking? He was thinking that money grows on trees. That was going to pluck money in the city. Okay? But when he was here, he used to give his mother small money. Ego, small. Does he give his mother now?
So what's your point?
Let us take it easy. Small, let us manage. Soon, we'll make money. From this hunting, let us hold on and be patient.
I have one question, brother.
Which is?
What will 3 able-bodied men do with this 1 inch?
If I must answer your question, let us take it to Madam China. And let us see how much, even if it's a small thing, that she will give us.
Let us take this inch and share this meat. Take it to Madam China so that she will do pepper soup for us.
Did you hear yourself?
Hi.
There we go. Did you just hear yourself? So after all the time we spent in the bush, at the end of the day, the only thing we'll gain is pepper soup.
How much?
At least it is something.
Yeah.
It's something.
Let's make the money. It's better than pepper soup. Hi.
Igwilo, you suggested Madam China.
Because I suggested Madam China now, I should be the one to now carry the meat. Oh? Okay now. Rubbish.
You people had a very bad day today. Just one grass cutter.
See, Madam China, you might look all there now. Just anything you have, bring and take the meat.
See, the only thing I can do for you people is to serve you good nkwobi with pepper soup with enough palm wine.
Oh!
So you guys can enjoy. In exchange of this small meat. There's no money here.
I said it. Madam China, serve us some kwabi, pepper soup, and good palm wine, so that we know that we didn't get anything from today's hunting, instead of giving us one small money that we won't even know how to share.
Okay, let me go and serve you guys. Please, I'm coming.
Make we dey hustle. This world is tough for only Nigeria go now. If money dey for your pocket, it have some bad. When I put my chubego, when I put my money. Oh yeah, when I say no, I enjoy Papa Fufu. Oh yeah, Papa. Come on, remember, Papa. Nigga, please. Nigga, because Nigga, George. Nigga, Dan Allah. Nigga Gini. Nigga Jojo. Nigga Biko. Nigga Nasalla. Go and tell them.
Hey. Where's that sound coming from?
Is this hunter from Ijoma? Maybe they have come again.
Hi, I don't think so. First shot, second shot, third shot for one animal.
Then who is shooting the gun?
Bro,
Auntie, Brother Ejike has returned. Brother Ejike is back. What's Brother Ejike again? That brother that follows his brother to bring bushmeat for you now. Yes, so he even came back with a big car.
No. Our boss said Jack. Money bugger.
Hey!
Money bugger.
Hey! You know what? Yeah? It is true. You know that we are all here in the village together.
We are all one.
You know, we grew up together.
Now we're content.
We did everything together. One blood, one family.
True.
Until along the line, God touched my heart. And I migrated to the city. And out there in the city, the struggle did not stop there. Struggle continued. But all continued until exactly 1 year. Jehovah God called him out and one name.
Hey!
Boss to money. Left, right, and center. Ego was coming from every angle. And I became now bogus money. And that was what when I got that name. Money bugaboo. Hey. If I'm moving on the street with Uber, see all the cars are parked outside. When I'm moving on the street, you know what they sing? If you bug me, I go bug you, make you captive, like you be mad or bug.
Hey!
No, I'm not going to end it. Break your neck with a bottle, like a turtle, riding motorcycle.
Hey! Nah. Money bugaboo. Hey, we are very happy that you went to the city and came back as a big man. Hey, see how flesh and soft you are. Hey, we thank God. But, Ejike, you know we are one blood. And we're one blood.
Pico, of course, if I
do not have that in my mind. Huh? Would I be seated here drinking with you guys? It's because I had that in my hand. That is why I'm drinking. Hey!
Money bugaboo!
Hey!
Money bugaboo!
I don't know bug. Money cannot bug me.
One, see, we are happy for you. We are your own brothers. You know, we're happy for you. What he's trying to say is very simple. Our own man has seen the way. Now it's time for you to show us that better way, so that we too can also be money bugaboos. Join you.
It's not a laughing matter. That was the oath we took several years ago.
No. I know you people may be surprised what I'm doing, but I suggest, why don't we sell this firewood together, share the money together, instead of separating them?
You are right to go. Let's carry it to those market women at Orimiri and sell it to them there.
You all know that we all don't have equal firewood. If we sell this firewood, how are we going to share the money?
We are going to share the money equal.
Why?
Because we're one family, one blood.
Yes. What of tomorrow if any of us decide to take his own share of the firewood because he has the biggest firewood?
Then let's take blood covenant. It will keep us stronger.
What are we taking the oath for?
That nothing shall separate us.
Yes, that whatever we do, both farming, fishing, fetching firewood, farming, anything we do together, share the money together, equally.
That anybody that sees a better or a flexible road must involve others. Onyara one day. Onyara one ya.
No.
Oh, Dogu Mom. Oh, make a Naya. Oh, Malicham.
Mama, there's something that I'm thinking about, and I think it's the best, though. As a Kambali.
What is it?
That contractor, that is building my house now.
Okay.
I was thinking, go join so that he can stay in the house with you while he's working. Because already he told me that the building will be ready in 3 months. And I thought about it. Instead of getting on a hotel, let him stay here in the house. It is better for him to be in the house so that
Okay, and I watch here.
And I watch here.
Hey, onto watching level.
Onto watching level.
I saw what you want.
Mama,
Don't worry, my son. Let him come. And I'll be watching him. Very well, Kwano. Because he might these days. I do want my canning gap. He may bully go one nally.
Okay, film there, say before you know it,
Vum. Ah! What do I film? Nigerian movie.
Honestly.
Don't worry.
No,
I will be on the watch. I will be watching him 247. My son. So what you are trying to tell me now is that an upstairs will be built in this village. That is Unenu. By you, my son, Ejike. Hey!
No, ma, it's not just an upstairs. What I'm about to build is called the deficit.
Deficit?
Deficit. If I know where. Hi! You know what do you know how they say it? You know what I'm gonna build? 3-story building under the ground.
Under the ground?
Under the ground. 1 story on the ground. That is together almost 5 stories. But you imagine Keto and we're on the ground.
Underground what?
That is if I now Bodonso.
Hey!
I'll say
Mame Jesse Gome.
Hezioku. If but no Bude even been announced and I Holland, but I not be announced. Holy land. Do you know what they built there? What they built there is about 300-story building under the ground.
Hi! Under the ground, 300.
That I winch.
Hi! That
I winch. Mama, so what I want to do here now is let me show these people in this village that more with money bugaboo.
Hey! Mwami Jesse go. Iso si kwa ni hane.
My father from Namboga. Money bugaboo.
Money bugaboo.
I bug money. Money doesn't bug me.
Cha. Oh. Hey, my son, I'm so happy. Hey, Chineke. God, you are good.
God is faithful.
He is faithful indeed, my son. He is faithful. He is awesome.
Mama, can you give me a change, little?
There is something else I want to discuss with you.
What is it now? Tell me now.
I saw you with your friends this evening. I saw all of you together.
That is Ogofa.
Yes, I saw all of you together. And you people were doing that thing. What did you call it again? I don't like it. I don't want it anymore. That was then, and you people should leave it. Forget it. See, my son, what I want you to do is to gather them together. Give them some money. Let them go on their own. Let them go and start something to do. You know, maybe your husband, start living as a man. Then let them leave you alone. Because see, what I don't want is for them now to start telling you, start telling you that this money that you have made is for you all.
No, ma. That one I'm at work. No, don't you trust me again?
Okay.
Am I a small boy? I'm not a child. Don't bother yourself.
Okay.
If I'm alone, the boy is good. Our current national recession, which is called Buharimarism parole. So if you know they wasn't chopping sin no more.
Very good.
No more chopping sin.
Yeah, but on your own.
Or your.
Hey.
Buharimarism parole.
Okay.
Chopping sin
no more. Chopping sin no more. Come on, Sepa. One thing to about Fanta.
That's why you a contract to come to stay with you.
Mama, stop.
Go. Yes, I said you should go. Go. Chizzy. Go. Nabano. Go. What is it? No, Sochiebu. Go. You are no longer my son's class. Yes. My son doesn't want to see you. In fact, my son is sleeping. You know, as a big man now, he has to rest. He is no longer in your level. Go and make money. You are no longer in my son's class. Don't come and use your own and spoil my own. Go. Bad luck. Go, Nabano. Again. Who wants to cheer you? Why not? Now, Lagos. Now, worry. Now you want to come and collect money. It's your useless things. I will punish you. You want to spoil my own for me? Rubbish, nonsense. Hey!
Make we dey struggle, Make the hustle. This world is tough.
So, you mean? Wait, you mean that AGK, because AGK thinks he has the money now, he can now send his mother to insult us? Okuya?
Imagine. Just imagine. He has forgotten how we started. He has forgotten the past. Somebody has better go and tell him. Now, left to me, let's just bone this guy. Let's forget about this guy and focus on our hunting. At least we used to make small things and we are taking care of ourselves. Get up, Boyan.
Let us forget him.
Let us allow him be there.
As far as me I'm concerned, this is a business that we've been doing, this hunting business. If we focus more, do more, before we know it, we will make plenty of money. And this insult that AGK is giving to us, he will not give it to us again.
I don't know.
After all, it's from this hunting business that he made the little money that took him to the city.
After all, it's from the hunting, like you said, that AGK started from and before he went to the city. Let us forget about him, because I'm hungry.
Good day, boss.
Good day. Anybody look for me?
Yeah, some boys came, 3 of them.
So, what did you tell them? What did they say?
We told them that you were sleeping, that they should go back and come back later.
Okay. Okay. And you guys clean up the car and they're ready for movement.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, Igulo. What is it? I thought you said AGK has agreed to take you people to the city and introduce you to his line of business.
Mama, don't mind that stupid boy. He sent his mother and those hungry looking boys to insult us. Which money does he have? Let him go to hell with his money.
It's okay. Calm down. Come and sit down. Let me talk to you like a mother would do.
Mama, what is it?
My son, whenever 2 or more people are doing things together, one person must be cheated. See, let me tell you, whereby all of them claim to be wise, that group cannot move on. So my son, I want you to be that one person that will be cheated. Yes, because nature has a way of fighting for that one person. Forget whatever it may be. Just focus. Think of what you want to get from that person. Huh?
Okay, Mama. I've heard.
You can go to your room. I'll be happy.
I'll try to be happy. Let me go, Mama.
Okay,
I'll see you soon.
Okay.
If money there for your pocket, in a basamba.
Yeah, boss.
Nama. Bulu, nama bulu. Bulu.
Yeah.
You know, you keep an up, you know.
Odogum. Odogum, okay. Odogum, but you have given me enough already.
I don't let money bug you, Mama.
At all.
Money.
At all. But my son, what do you want me to do with all this money? What do you want me to do with all this money?
You don't know what to do with the money.
I don't know.
Well, let me tell you what to do with the money now. Mama, when you get into Nkwa market tomorrow, in the middle of Nkwa, you just stand there and you give them the song. If you bug me, I go bug you, make you captive like a being mad bug. And break your neck with the bottle also, or like a turtle also, ride the motorcycle also. You make a fego.
How do you want me? How do you want me to sing that kind of song? Bichalo. Mama. Oh, dog.
I'm the biggest.
Okay.
You want them go take a loss. Oh, and can't afford maximum kids to come. The one that wants to buy a company. That's what I'm doing.
It's okay.
I give him the money.
Too much money.
Help!
Help!
Come on, can't go out with the song. When you get into the market, you go to song very well low.
Okay.
If you bug me, go ahead.
If you bug me,
I go bug you.
I go bug you.
Make you captive.
Make you captive.
Like a being mad the bug who.
Oh.
Yeah, come on.
Before I'll finish singing this.
Just go out for next say go. I want. Oh,
it's so good.
Mama,
it is well with you. Oh, no, okay. Oh, mega, oh.
Make we dey struggle, make we dey hustle. This world is tough, onye na-ejiri ego nwụrụ. If money dey for your pocket, ị na-aba samba. Onye ọbụla chụba ego, onye arakwa na nwanne ya. Onye si n'ụba dị njọ taba afụfụ. Onye arakwa na nwanne ya. Kabaru baba mbo batego kina bamba chop life with your brother onyara kwala wanne ya onye sino badinjo taba fofo onyara kwala wanne ya kabaru baba mbo
Hey, boys in the hood. Eh? Again, what? I know. I'm okay. Here we go. You see, each of you, take this one, plant into your lives and start a new beginning. Give it the same one. Take.
Go with your money. We don't need it again.
Like seriously?
Like seriously? Yes. On the rapper high now. With this thing, used to be one of us. I na get where I need in this village. This thing used to be one in a way. So lie now, banta. I put this thing in there. See, because God has blessed you. One day show us the way. If you do not want to show us the way, fine. Go with your money.
Wait, just wait. You see, you guys are missing the whole info. Huh? The boy is good. About our current national recession. The current info is Buharimarism parole. Chopping sin no more. No more. Ego adoze. Each of one kill before you bogey plant coming back. So just manage this. If I go enough money. See, you guys don't know how I made this money. Okay? And you're asking me to show you the way. Do you know how I made the money? Immediately after I made that money, the road closed.
Hey!
So just take this one. I will bring you more.
Ejike, the load is closed, okay? Show us the way. Let us get there and confirm whether it is closed or it is open.
If we get there and it is closed, one night we will open
it.
See, can you come and support this thing? You guys are my blood brothers. Do you think a road will still be open and I will not show you? The road had to go close. Because if you go with your money. Go with your money. Yeah, don't want it. That's like for this. You don't get it, do you? The current info. Buharimarism parole. No, but okay now. Continue. No Buhari no.
I have checked the meter and I'm paying you people 12,800.
For what?
For the bushmeat, of course.
12,000. Hey, for all those plenty bushmeat that we brought this evening.
It's 800 naira.
Hey, madam. Madam China, if you are joking, please stop it. I don't like it. Stop it.
Who is joking with you? Eh? Do you want me to give you everything in my shop so that you'll be happy?
Madam China, easy now. Why he hasn't got into this. We're not quarreling. The meat we brought for you, meat is plenty. Give us 20,000 naira.
Isigini, who's giving you 20,000 naira?
See. If you're not giving us 20,000, go and pack our bushmeat. We'll sell it somewhere else.
Okay then. People have to pay me first for this palm wine and pepper soup people have been taking from home. And it's 10,000 naira.
Yeah, Madam China. Ina chakoko, madam. Calm down, somebody. In fact, bring our meat. If you don't want to buy it, bring it. How much do you even spend here? All this is your palm wine. You go on. Bring our meat. If you don't want to buy it, we'll take it somewhere else.
Anayo, Ugo, do you see the big houses in this village? Your mates are the one building them. You see the big cars that are driving around this village? Your mates are the ones buying them. All you know how to do in this village is to go into the bush, catch rats, and bring them as grass cutter. Village champions like you. In a called bush. Can you go there, meat?
Hey! Hey! The only reason why that woman will insult us is because AGK came to this village and started doing magic with money, spraying money around.
That is the only reason.
Hey!
Nothing else. Let me ask you. I have two questions. One, AGK, does he have two heads? The answer is no. Number two, did anybody use rope to tie us in this village? On our own part?
No. If AGK, who was one of us, could go to the city and make it in 1 year, then what is stopping us?
Oh, yeah. All of us has one mind. Let us go to that city and see what is there. Whether we're making money or not, we're going to stay in that city. Hey, and we will make it there. Come to think of it, our life is not even tied to this hunting and fishing business. What you can do importing and exporting too. Hey.
I don't want you to go to the city.
Hi.
My son, let me tell you. Ugua and Anayo, they have no old mother here in the village. Their parents are dead. But you have me here now. You have me and you are my only son. How do you expect me to survive when you are not here?
Mama, you will survive. You want all of them to go to the city and make plenty money, while me I remain here and become a local champion. And every Tom, Dick and Harry will be insulting me, calling me names. Mama, God forbid. I am going. See, don't worry. If I have gone, I will get plenty money. Plenty. And I will bring food. I'll be sending you money. And before I go, Seth, I will tell Neka. God. As I am here, I've reached the city. I'm seeing myself in big cars. Mama.
Okay. Don't forget your mother.
I will. Neka, this is what I want you to help me do. Please, I'm begging you.
You don't even have to beg. If you know how happy I am that you're leaving this community. I have been praying to God every day to touch this your heart, so that you too can leave this community like every other reasonable youth.
Hey, I understand. But you know it's because we are in a group.
This your group is a cult.
Hey.
It's not the same group that Etiko was in. You see? He was wise and he left. Now everybody is singing Etiko. Are you not happy?
I am happy for him, but let's leave Etiko out of this one. You will help me take care of my mama. You know I love my mother a lot.
The way you talk something. If I don't take care of Mama, who will? How else will I show you that I love you?
Nigga. I miss you too.
Mama, let me go now.
You want to leave me behind? You want to leave me behind?
Mama, this thing is for your own benefit. If Igwilo goes to his city now, he will come back with big car and be throwing money around. Won't you like it?
Yeah, I would like it. But I don't want him to follow this thing. I'll take him along.
How can we take you along? Master man, what will you be doing in the city? Cool down. Let's go. We'll go there and hustle. And this Neka, the girl he wants to marry, she'll be coming to take care of you. Kaja Bambo.
Gulo, the city. Are you a small baby that we should take along to the city? Mama, take care of yourself. I'm coming back.
This world is tough. Only Nigeria go mulamu. If money there for your pocket, in a basamba. Onya bona chubego. Onya rapana one day. Onye se nobody njọ taba fufu.
Here is the city. No going back.
Chop life with your brother. Onye se nobody njọ taba fufu. Onye rapala wande ya. Kabaru babambo batego.
How much is remaining from this our money?
By move 600 naira for this our food now. Maybe 12,200.
So how are we starting now?
For me, I think we should focus more on where we can celeb. Then we can now think of what next to do.
How do we get a place to be sleeping?
I heard that some people, when they come from village to the city for the first time, some stay in an uncompleted building, some under bridge, before they now make money.
Who will even take us to the bridge, uncompleted building?
There was one bridge I saw. Wait. Let us ask people. Before we ask one or two persons, they will take us to the place.
Chop life with your brother.
So, now the area be this. Now me get the caban. You understand? So nothing they have a day game or day game. One thing will happen is say, if you want day for this caban, when I go they pay me 300 naira every day. Huh? They hear me say. So once you pay me my 300 naira every day, nothing they happen. You go just day, nobody go disturb. Now me get the caban. They know me for this area.
Hi, 300 naira. Is it not too much?
Which one be too much? No, tell me which one be too much again? Nah, see, but take him. If you don't want to pay me my money, just come out here. See, I go drive. Oh yeah, mama. Which one be all this?
Calm down now, Etiko. Calm down.
Why? He hasn't got into that now. And boys like you, easy. I wasn't thinking that you tell us to be paying maybe 20 naira per day, but I see your mind is made up. My point there, Timber. If we decide to pay in bulk, like for 10 days or 20 days, you get any discount.
No, there will be no discount. Even if say as una dey here, so una dey sell pure water for city here, una go feed they make 300 naira every day, 100 naira for each. Now which one? Make una dey game. See, if una do anyhow here, una go see anyhow. Una don't do anyhow, and any day una no pay me my money. The way why I go take drive una come out here, for una mind una go think say na war just break. Think say to find caban where they like this for city, na easy thing. Una no do anyhow.
Never
Una no do.
Why
You not do anyhow, I go see him now.
No problem. We'll pay.
Let's pay you maybe 20 days.
Huh?
That's 6,000.
This bubble, they speak my mind. They speak my language, and they feel you. That one not go be better. That idea, oh, that one not go be that idea.
Now that we have secured a place that will put our heads, what's the next move?
Good question. See, I am Diego. No going back. Remember, we are here and we are here. We are not dumb heads, three of us. I know our capacity. I'm saying no good at somebody. We are not dumb heads. If we start thinking from now till tomorrow, cool down, constructive thinking, we must think out something we'll be doing that will give us money. We are here in the city. Those people that are making money in the city, do they have two heads?
Yes, I support him. See, there is power in unity. And you know the oath that we made all these years, long time ago, it has been helping us and keeping us together. So if we think very well, from now to tomorrow we think, and by tomorrow we will come up with one good thing, and anything we lay our hands to do will prosper.
Yeah, we go amen, guys. We are with faith.
Amen.
Amen.
Cool.
Mama, no. No, I'm not the one that invited them to the city. I didn't. Am I gonna allow? About Mama? I was a small boy. I'm not a little child now. Trust me. Trust me on that one. No. What they will understand is very simple. They will understand that now the boy is good. Abroko Makadis, our current national recession. Until Buhari marries him paro. Oh, chopping sin no more kindness. Honestly, they will understand it. Or because when it comes under call, not what you do ask the call you the talking. Come about. You don't share that.
Struggle, make we dey hustle. This world is tough, only Nigeria go mulamu. If money dey for your pocket, inaba samba. Onya bona chubego, onya rapa na one ya. Onye se nobody njo taba fufu. Onya rapa na one ya. Kamaru babambo batego. Chop life with your brother. Onyarapala one day. Onye say nobody njo taba fufu. Onyarapala one day. Kamaru babambo batego. Kena bamba. Chop life with your brother. Onyarapala one day.
This is not the way to this money.
Not at all. At all. This money is too small.
If you remove money for this place now, you remove money for food, nothing is left though.
So you know. So you know, when I was telling you people, this is not what we should be doing. Hustling and pattern. This is not what we should be doing. Go around the streets of Nigeria, look around. Pure water selling is for little children. Men like us, we should look for a better way to hustle this thing. I told you people, but you not listen. Never.
So what do we do now? We need to think of something to do, because this thing is, we can't live with this one. We can't.
The only thing that comes to my mind now is just one thing, which is Onyaya na one name. That's all. See, whatever we do together. Since this one is not working, think of something else, another way to make this money. But we are all doing it together.
Agreed.
Together.
This world is tough for only Nigeria go mulam. If money there for your pocket, in a basamba. When you're born at Chubego, when you're up on a 1 year. Onye say nobody enjoy tabafofo. Onye rap on a 1 year. Kabaru babambo batego. Kena bamba, chop life with your brother. Onyara kwana wanneya. Onye say nobody enjoy tabafofo. Onyara kwana wanneya. Kabaru babambo batego. Kena bamba, chop life with your brother. Onyara kwana wanneya.
Guys, I'll be honest with you, huh? This is not how Etiko made his money. Believe me. I brought from me what this is. Brought back Etiko's family.
Me, I heard that. Making money in this city requires patience and long suffering, and it takes time. So let us be patient a little.
Hustling them went back. Or pro from here. Even if we push this thing for the next 100 years, we will not be rich.
I'm telling you,
hustling them went back.
We will only be able to pay our rent and then maybe save little money for clothing. Eh?
Okay. So what are you now saying? Are you saying we should go back to the village and go and continue with our fishing, hunting business?
Thank you. That is good.
I like that spirit.
We shall remain here, okay? And be hustling. But my own is hustling them with Papa. What that? If we devise a new means, I get dinner to her. Or probably by this thing and he'll let you order. We are going to make money. It's not true.
You are right.
Let us keep asking people. We see any rich man driving big car on the road. We see a quality can of glass. Joya, tell you when you are going to Sipatego.
Let me call the people that will help follow us to the parking so they can help you to push into your car.
Okay. Be fast.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go. Anayo. Ugo. Chalo. Iguido. Chalo. Oh, that was the hustle. This is the hustling you're hustling. This is what you left the village to come and hustle. I gave you people dollars to change and better off your life, and you chose to come here and knock about it.
Which dollars? Which dollars, Ejike? Because you're not a big man. You've not started making money. That is why you don't think you're not more like us. You're not more in our group. Oh, Ejike, listen. We don't want your money. We don't want it. We'll rather die than take money from you.
This is shameful. This is so shameful. And I know you, Ugo. This is so shameful. Is this what you chose to do in your life? Only Bachantana, the village, as hunters. Now you came here to Kuala Baru. This is what you came here to do. This is a total disgrace.
Ejike.
Okay.
Ejike, look at me. It's me, Anayo. Your men, your brothers.
Let us go. You are not carrying your goods.
Put him down.
Push it.
What is happening?
Ejike! I said, Ugo! Look him down. Look him down.
What is happening?
Look at this boys. These are my brothers. They came to city to hustle. We came hustling. From hunting to Ekpabaro. Each job. Call another person. Call another person. Bolomundozo. Hey!
Take this one. Hi.
Okay. I'll watch it now. Hold on. Last card.
Hey.
Hey! What the world's over?
You
video.
Huh?
Check. See what I'm reading now.
What is it? Babe Jebu, Indian power. Here. Do you wish to make billions overnight?
That's it.
Are you looking for the fruit of the womb? Do you want to touch and follow? Do you have small thing and you want to make it big?
Hi.
Then wait no further and visit us at Babe Jebu India.
Are you sure this thing is legal?
There's no harm in trial. Ego kai gonna drop down.
Hi. If this thing is legal, how come everybody in this city does not have money? And how come there are still barren women in this city? And how come all those small boys who have small thing, how come their thing are not big overnight?
You can never tell. There is no harm in just giving it a trial. You won't understand. Overnight we'll just become millionaires. That's what we came to the city to look for.
Hustling, easy. Please look at this thing well.
Welcome to the temple of God of Hindus, the God of power, the God of fame, and the God of wealth. Ask anything you want, and it shall be granted unto you.
Baba, we saw your advert and we decided to come because we need money, big money, so that we become famous in the society.
Are you speaking for the rest of you?
Yes, we have been blood brothers from childhood. We do everything together. We now want to make money together.
Good. First of all, a sacrifice will be done to invoke the spirit of death on whatever you do as business, so that you can turn to a millionaire overnight.
Go ahead, proceed.
Are you sure you are ready for the sacrifice?
That is where we are here.
An eagle eye, 6 python's egg, 6 elephant hawks, 6 tortoise shell, 6 crocodile's teeth and 6 male doves.
Yeah. Baba! Okay, me. What do you want us to find all these items? How do we even know the difference between the male and the female dove? Hey.
Everyone wants to be rich, but not everyone can pay the price to be rich.
Baba, we want to be rich, but the problem is availability of the items you mentioned. In all our years as hunters back in our village, we have never seen any of these things.
We've never seen it.
Then you shall make available the money so that we can provide all items ourselves.
Yeah, it's better.
How much?
900,000 naira.
Hey! Nangene. Hi.
I said it. I knew it. I knew that these people are very fake. If they are not fake, how come people are still poor in this world that we are?
Somebody said he wants to help you make money. Okay, fine. Well, help us make money now. You're still telling the person to bring close to 1 million naira before you can help the person. Open I went 1 million naira, I get a temple.
Don't mind that yeye man. He's looking for who to dupe.
But these people are bad, oh. They're very bad.
Well, actually, cannot say that and this thing is all your fault.
But
you're the person that brought that paper. The Indian temple.
Is it bad as we tried?
What if we were dupe?
And if we, supposing we made money, everything is just trial now. Pattern I just trading over there.
Indian temple didn't work now. Do you have another temple? Arab?
Or China?
Please. No!
Giver of life, greetings. Shepherd of my soul, greetings. I greet you from the depth of my heart.
This is an unannounced visit. Hope all is well.
Does it wonder all is not well? If I can't tell what I no. Recently, I've been having this terrible, horrible, and strange nightmare. I am yet to find out exactly what is happening. What is going on?
You already know.
Giver of life. I do not know anything.
You already know. Do not pretend as if you don't know.
But I sincerely suspect something.
Your suspicions are right.
But that cannot be. That was just an ordinary child's play. Something that we did out of ignorance.
Nothing is as strong as the blood covenant on this earth plane. Human blood is human blood. No children's blood, no adult blood.
Give her up. Are you saying that we should do exactly what we agreed?
Yes.
What's it going to be? No. They must not know the source of my money. They shouldn't know the source of my wealth.
Then get prepared to face a more severe experience. For you cannot cheat nature. You cannot outrun your shadow, no matter how hard you try.
Was a wonder. Give out of the life. Shepherd of my soul. Isn't there anything that the good can do to manipulate the situation?
Neither the bee nor honey can make this situation funny. We respect spiritual laws, we don't break them.
Okay. Hey! Known this. What now? Telling me. Etiko. You knew it. Luchy got just another block. And these children will find out how I make my money. What am I going to do now? I don't know what these men will take me as if they finally get to know that I made my money from rituals. Hey, I don't even know where to find them. Huh? No, I can't tell them. It's very risky. I can't disclose my little secrets to them because of one childish attitude just like that. No, I can't do that.
Hey, Obi Traku doesn't know what to do with money again. I'm telling you the truth. Someone who bought 12 jeeps and dashed it to her 12 elders.
Hey, 12 jeeps.
Mama jeep. Hey, 12 jeep too small now. Someone who single-handedly built a big cathedral worth more than 300 million naira in my community.
Hey!
Cash!
Hey! Wait, 300 million.
300 million. Better than that.
From where?
Let me ask you. These people that have this kind of money, where do they make it
exactly from? My question.
Politics, federal government. If you're not into politics or any of your family that is related to politics, the man is not on Facebook.
Are you serious?
Money is in government now. Money that is meant for everybody is being shared by some few people in this country. Enough for Mama Jeep. And they go win. You don't know about that. I go to the much.
Who will connect us to the government? That is really the problem.
Hi. Even if we are connected to the government, now did you go to university?
I went to school, village school.
Now forget that village school thing. Don't you know when the government wants to help you, you must go to university.
Right. It means there's no hope for people like us. Let us go back to the village and continue our hunting.
Yeah. I call it. I will say that.
Please don't say it.
I won't get you walk about. No.
But from the look of things, the money we are making from our hunting and fishing is bigger than what we see.
Besides, even though the suffering here is bigger than that, I have to just swallow our pride and we'll go back to the village once and for all. And we'll take up the same.
I said no. We agreed before we left here, before we left the village to this place city. Even you said it with your mouth. You said forward ever, backward never. So why are you talking about going back?
We're not facing reality.
Hey, because which reality? What reality are we facing? Now stop that thing, because if anybody is having this thing, a thought of going back to the village in his mind, let him cry it. Cry it. Because this township that we have come to stay, and we'll see the end.
But all we need now is very simple. We need the hustling pattern. What's hustling the pattern?
Now you're on 1 year.
Thank you. Okay, 1 year.
1 year.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning. How far now? Everything okay, huh? Those boys, that you called that day to help me load my things inside the car.
Yes.
Where are they? I want to see them.
Sir. Did you buy anything?
No, I didn't buy anything. I just want to see the boys.
Let me call another group now.
No. You don't understand. Those particular boys that you called that day, call them for me. Those are the ones I want to see.
Anyway, it has been long I saw them. They no longer call this area.
Okay, don't you know where they stay in the market or where they hang out?
Okay. Okay, I don't understand this your question, sir. I don't understand it. Let me call another group for you.
I don't think he has a phone. But if he has a phone, then I am not aware of it.
Hey. And Mama, he did not tell you which part of Lagos that they were coming to?
He did not tell me.
Oh, she could know.
But his wife to be Neka, she might know something.
Oh, Neka, eh? So good. Mama, where do I find the Neka?
Neka, she has gone to the market. But she will surely come and see me before going to her own house.
Surely?
Yes.
Good.
Come on.
Just a minute. Mama, see, this is my card. You see all these numbers? Tell Neka to call any of the number. Anyone she calls, I'll pick the call.
Okay.
Please don't forget, eh?
I will do that.
And just 1 minute.
Hey! Hey!
Just to make sure that everything goes fast.
Thank you very much. Wherever this one is coming out from, let God replenish it. Amen. May God bless you. Amen. May God replenish your pocket. Amen, it shall be well with you, my son.
Amen. Biko, Mama, the most important thing is
make
sure once or better. Card naka phone onto immediately.
Okay.
Before you maybe. Okay.
Thank you very much. Hey!
Biko, wait to Anobi. Please, I'm begging you. You see, I must confess that I'm truly sorry for trying to leave this brotherhood. Please, I want you guys to forgive me because, you see, I understand the efficacy of this brotherhood. Of course, there's no way I can run away from my own shadow now. Not very possible. I didn't mean any. You guys are my blood brothers. Because you're not a man. You see, I've made up my mind to show you guys the way through which I made all this money.
Now you're talking.
So that together we all can continue in the quest of making more money.
Now you are talking.
Yes, yes. When I left the village and came into the city, I suffered. But that is in the past anyway. Because of the glory of God, at least things have changed. I've made it big time. As it is now, I'm a bug good money. Money at that bugs. I don't okay. Also, I've made up my mind to take you guys to meet with the same guy who actually made me what I am today. So that in turn, he will do to you all what he did to me.
This is what you should have said since now. This is what you should have done. You look at it now, Etiko, or the man. Look at the men gonna have to go. Men gonna have a contact. If they now want to know the man, check it now. Is it good? Look at our faces now. If no be other, I'm not for me. No be other. That's my. Only when we were coming, in fact, we made up our mind that when we see you, if you say anything that is not old or Onyagana one name.
This world is tough. Only Nigeria go mulamu. If money there for your pocket, in a basamba. When you're born to beg, when you're up on a 1 year. Onye say nobody enjoy tabafufu. Onye rapona 1 year. Kamaru babambo batego. Kena bamba. Chop life with your brother. Onye rapona 1 year. Onye say nobody enjoy tabafufu. Onye rapona 1 year. Kamaru babambo batego. Kena bamba. Chop life with your brother. Onye rapona 1 year.
The giver of life, the shepherd of my soul. Sit down. Okay, not doing good now. Okay.
I can see you have finally decided to do the right thing.
Yes, Osibond. I have to.
Good. And I hope they are ready to be initiated into the brotherhood of Fandi Riak Kwanabia.
Osibond, they do not have a choice. The sons are choiceless. These are brothers of oath. Whatever my agreement is, shall be their own choice.
Welcome. Man of goodwill.
Welcome.
Welcome to the brotherhood of Fandi Riak Kwanabia. The more you spend, the richer you become, so long as you can adhere to the rules of this great fraternity.
Ejike, what rules?
Shh. Good. Good question. As a member of this fraternity, you must remain unmarried for the rest of your life. You will never have anything to do with a woman. Any day you sleep with a woman, you shall die.
Hey!
You shall bring your semen to this sacred altar every first day of the week. You must not have any other family other than this. No wife, no child, not even adopted child or a born child. You must remain single the rest of your life.
Mbano. Ejike. If you tell me, you see that I am the only son of my mother, and that I have a girl that my mother has given to me to marry. Neka. Don't you tell him?
Can you for once, in our sweetie, in our sweetie, can you for once zip up? Which one of you? You're the ones that said you wanted me to show you the way. Isn't it? This is the way.
Which way? Ejike, you did not tell me that you are into rituals. What you were talking about way. I thought it was a buying and selling, importing and exporting. Not rituals. Ejike. Why now? Is this thing possible? Can you see that? For the rest of somebody's life now, who got money with it and I call the couch? You know I like to do this thing very much. You leave me alone. You know I like to do it. You mean I will not do it till I die? Ejike, can't be there just then. Ejike, come on, shh.
Ozzy, you give out of life. Please, forgive my good brothers. They are ignorant.
Whatever goes up must come down, you may think. But here, whatever goes up never comes down. Too late. Too late! No one comes into this fraternity and goes out alive without submitting himself to the rules of this great fraternity. And of course becoming worthy throughout his life. Make up your mind now. Whether to submit yourself to the rules of this great fraternity and become worthy all the days of your life, or refrain and lose your life.
Discipline and appearing. Because I don't want it. I would rather remain like this, in poverty, and doing these occultic things. I'm not interested. I can know where back.
But after all of you have promised me that I should show you the way. Now follow me there. And this one is here crying like a little baby. You're not sweaty if I'm not sweaty. Anyway, what about tomorrow? If you want to make money, if you want to sing hallelujah, talk me and talk you. Don't make up your man. Kind of want.
Make the struggle, make the hustle. This world is tough. Only Nigeria go round. If money there for your pocket, in a basamba. When I'm born at Chubego, when I'm on one day. Onye say nobody enjoy Tabafo. Onye rapona one day. Kabaru babambo, batego, kina bamba, ego na bamba. Chop life with your brother, onyara pala wanneya. Onye se nobody njota bafufu. Onyara pala wanneya. Kabaru babambo, batego, kina bamba, ego na bamba. Chop life with your brother, onyara pala wanneya.
Hey, AJK. I'm not sure this thing is possible, or I'm not sure this thing is going to work. Or
what will not work? What will not work? Listen, it's too late. You guys asked me to show you. Now I've shown you the way. Now you're running away from the way. Don't you want to make money anymore? Is this how you want to make the money?
Wait, Etiko. How did you even come to know about that house that looks like every normal house in the city? But it's more than a house. How?
That's a good question. See, let me tell you the short story of what happened to me exactly when I left the village and went to this.
As long as you abide by the rules.
Chief, I'm ready to abide. I will abide by any rules, Chief. Anything I will do it. Anything.
Are you sure?
I want to be like you, Chief. I want to be like you. Chief, we have to go to Chief.
Let's go.
I'm ready. I have to go to So I got in. They told me what to do. I accepted. I did exactly what they told me. And after 1 week, I was initiated into the fraternity. And that was the end of it. Now Bob is able left, right, and center.
Wait. So since that time, you have not had sex?
Second. I love my life. And I don't want to die young. Do you know what I do? Every Sunday morning, I generally on the masturbation. Chayoko. Buy the semen. Package the semen. Straight to the chief priest. You know what does he do? That is what multiplies the money now. That is the reason for booking the money.
Hey. So, you will not get married. You will not have children in this life. HK.
You see, my chairman, the man who introduced me into this fraternity, is almost 60 years now. And he has not had sex. He lives alone, no child, no wife. That is in a big mansion, so say, now check cash, now bog money, left, right, and center, bigger ball.
Hey! To fear what?
The issue is this. 7 days from now, I will take you guys back to the ship first, so that your initiation will be first. Okay? As for the sponsorship, all the things I get to do, leave that with me. I will provide the money. When you have to live, when you want to, if you want to book money, you need to catalog. Without a catalog, you cannot book money. Don't you want to spend money like me?
Mbano. Hello. This thing cannot work. How can I stay single and die single? For what use is the money when I cannot even enjoy it with my family? No. I can't be a part of this madness. Never. I am the only son. My father's lineage cannot end with me. No. Mbano.
Anna.
Did you see Willow?
Is he not in his room?
No, I'm just coming from his room. I've even checked some other places. I didn't see him. If we
Willow does not actually understand where he went in yesterday.
Where is he now?
My security man told me that he left with this money.
Without telling any of us.
You know, you guys do not actually understand what the chief priest said yesterday. Once you're in, you're in. No going back. So, if Iwilo thinks that running to the village will make him to escape, or death awaits him.
Money and power, silver and gold, we are deceived by the pleasures of the world. What does it profit a man to gain the world?
Okoli!
Money and power, silver and gold, we are deceived by the pleasures of the world. What does it profit a man to gain the world? To gain the world and lose his soul. Vanity, love is vanity.
It cannot be where we get the money that gives back.
Vanity, love is vanity. Empty you came, empty you go. Vanity,
It's my only son!
vanity.
Where did you do this to me? It's my only son!
Vanity, all is vanity.
Don't you think that this is Willow's decision and action is the best choice?
You what?
Yes, now. Come to think of it, how can someone stay without doing something? Okay, after every, the person will still not marry. Think about it now.
Honestly, I've been thinking of that, but we don't have a choice now. We don't have a choice. You heard what the man said.
Nah, forget that thing. Vulgar material statement. Let us forget this our quest for money and return back to the village to our normal business.
Our friend is dead.
Who's your friend?
He's dead.
How?
Opoto Okibo na Okoli no. If you are Boloki, it's just ordinary Okolola. Or thinking otherwise. So those Nani. And that is exactly what just happened to you.
Today, you shall be enlisted to wealth and fame. Your names shall go into the World Book of Records for joining the most successful men on this earth plane. Here contains the blood of 7 virgins brought by Etiko, your mediator, on your behalf, as well as the blood of every member of this fraternity. You shall drink thereof, symbolizing a true initiation and membership into this brotherhood of Anarian Akwana. Drink symbolize your initiation into this fraternity.
This word is Mekasia.
Hey!
Mystery. If you don't know it, you don't know it.
Jemgudu Okoli one day. Okoli, hey! Money they find me, yeah. Money they find me, yeah. Money they find me, yeah. Wonder, there are people in this life, eh? It will go get him on a pattern one day. Now, and this is what I was telling these people. Hustling with Bata. Look at that. I Bata City, full grown men, I never pure water. Imagine. Hustling with Bata. There are people who sit day and night. Under the rain, and then pure water, but there are people with calculated strategy. No, calm, cool environment. They see an equal, you got not too far. You might enjoy this.
That is what we call knowledge by association.
Hey!
Opened up Facebook. People are now joining. Nebuba. If you don't know, you don't know. And when you don't know, you are
one never see. First thing tomorrow morning, eh? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I told them more about guy. I'm a lumum. First thing tomorrow morning, straight to the bank. I open a bank account, pack all my money.
Bank again.
So where do you keep money now?
If you don't know how to spend the money that's when you get into your inside your wardrobe, package the money. If that one is not enough, package it by the wall. If the wall is not enough, you can build an extension package. Yeah, that way the money will be saved.
Then let's start buying property. Buy cars, filling station, land, house. Go to anywhere you see viable. Even if it's not viable, buy it. Hey!
There's something that we must always remember.
Okay.
That we are bonded by an oath as children.
Of course, now, of course.
And that oath states that whatever we do, we must do together.
True. One day.
Eating, we eat together. Drinking, we drink together. Even suffering, we suffer together. If we do anything that is contrary to these decisions and that oath, nobody defiling.
Then is it not better we live here? We have everything we need in this house.
Take care.
We build houses, rent it out.
Sell.
We enjoy together here and enjoy our money together. It's better. I'm telling you.
If money there for your pocket, in a basamba, when you're born at Chubego, when you're up on a one day. Onye se no badin jota bafofo. Onye rapa na wande ya. Kabaru babambo batego. Kena bamba. Chop life with your brother. Onye rapa na wande ya. Onye se no badin jota bafofo. Onye rapa na wande ya. Kabaru babambo batego. Chop life with your brother. Onyarapa na one day. Onye se no bad enjoy tabafofo. Onyarapa na one day. Kabaru babambo batego. Kena bamba. Chop life with your brother. Onyarapa na one day. Onye se no bad enjoy tabafofo. Onyarapa na one day. Kabaru babambo batego. Kena bamba.
that.
Ebezina. Biko, Ebezina. It's enough. See, we all feel the same pain deep in our hearts. We understand how it feels. No, let me even tell you and make it clear that Iwilo, your son, had good friends. Friends as thick as blood. Friends as brothers. Oath. No matter what has happened, we guarantee you that you will never lack anything. At all. At all. To start with, in this compound, we will build a mansion. A very ganjatic mansion. A place where you will have rest till the end of time.
Who will stay in that mansion with me? Am I going to stay there alone?
Listen now. All the guy he be like, no, if we came or maybe can work. Iwilo's wife to be here, she is pregnant. No distant time she will give birth. Well, replacement. Money, don't worry about money. We'll give you enough money. You go to her place, pay her bride price. Go with your kingsman. And we was up. A goodie.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This is $3,000.
You have this. While we're leaving this village, we'll leave one car for you, okay? You drive it as Iwilo's wife. Name anything you need that money can buy. You have it.
Money and power, silver and gold. We are deceived by the pleasures of the world. What does it profit a man to gain?
Give them his car and every other thing. From where? I heard that
Ugo and Anayo are busy buying lands and houses in Lagos, buying filling stations. Even in this village land, they are buying lands.
So, how come? What is that we are begging yesterday?
If you ask me, how am I going to ask?
Why is it that it was after one of them, Igwilo, died, that they made all this money? The whole thing is suspicious.
My sister, that is what everybody is saying now. All the people. We need to go for more. I said, let's go.
Nayokoro, if I say I'm not surprised, then I'm lying.
Madam China, just forget it. Forget it.
Hey, I should forget it. Those boys were mere hunters in this village. They usually bring bush meat for me. If we even fight because of price or bargain. Now, those boys are the ones buying BB cars and BB buildings everywhere. And you said I should not be surprised.
Naya, look, if we want that kind of money, we can make it. Get it in me.
How? What are you even talking about, Nayoko?
Madam China, let me tell you. Ugwilo, one of them, died mysteriously and the rest became rich overnight. What does that tell you?
But Etiko was already rich. Before Ugwilo died, he was already rich. He was already rich.
Okay, what about Ugochukwu and Anayo?
Nayoko. They all went to the city together and he died, so?
Madam China, forget that, those money, that kind of money, forget it. It is the more you look, the less you see.
This palm wine that just sits in your mouth. It's a palm wine. Drink more.
Bring more, because for explaining better to you. Bring more, bring more.
Mama, I have to go. I'm on my door. Let me start heading up instantly. You know that road that is becoming dangerous, more dangerous every day. You know this armed robbery thing. Let me just get out.
Don't hurry me. No, don't just hurry me at all.
Let me just leave.
What happened last night?
How?
I came to the new house so that we can discuss as family. But you were not there. Gatekeeper said you didn't sleep in the house last night.
Yes, you.
Kebija.
I had to run to Balenu. And when I got to Enugu, things I had to do in Enugu didn't work out well, you know. So it became late. So I decided to want to pay a night away with Anayo and Ugo. My guys, come on, Hannah.
Etiko, wait. I have so many things to discuss with you. Wait, Obi.
Hi, Mama, keep going with so many things. You have come again with this so many things. You had so many things to discuss with me. And all this while I've been in the house, you didn't discuss so many things. You discussed so many things. Oh, okay, fine. All this was so many things. Pack it all in one and then make it brief.
Okay. No. First and foremost, I warned you against accepting those your friends. Yeah. But you did not listen to me. I warned you against teaching them your line of business. But you refused. Now your name is everywhere in this village.
My name is everywhere. As what?
You don't know.
How?
Then I will tell you. They are roaming around the whole village that you killed Igwilo for money rituals.
Well, Papa, where is that story coming from? Who cooked up such story? No, how can somebody sit down and utter such thing? Igwilo.
Wait,
no, wait. Can you mention one person's name who actually said that thing so that the candidate is with Onyam face to face?
Ejike, wait, Obi. Calm down.
No, come on,
Ejike, calm down. I have told everyone who cares to listen that you made your money. You became rich before Igwilo died.
Too much money, more than Dangote. Dangote and Afazmaya. Till now.
Gahaga. Then the next one is this. By now you must have learned to listen from Igwilo's death.
Yes. If you are finding it difficult to get a wife, that's not a problem because I've already gotten one for you.
Mama,
I don't need it. So this money is more important than this marriage issue I brought up. Eh?
Mama, you don't understand though. You don't talk if I'm not calling you. Economic recession. I don't
need it. It's the money, I don't need it. Come and take your money, oh. Eh? I am talking, you are going, eh? So I'm now barking like a dog. I'm now a dog that barks, eh? Come and take your money, I don't need it. Yes. Come and take it, oh. Come and take it because I don't need it. Come and take it. I don't need it, oh. Hey, child. You are looking so good, oh. Hey. Money is good.
Hey, hold it there.
I said if people don't come to see me in this village, before going back to the city, I won't have forgiven any of you. I won't have.
You don't forgive us, Otto. Eh? Do you think we even need your forgiveness? We just decided to see you because, I mean, we are good men. It's not as we will always remember you because you're one of us. So how is your business doing?
My brother, managing. Eh?
Managing. So you are still managing?
What we want to? There's no money in this village now.
Keep managing.
Don't worry, we brought something for you. Have this. This is for you. Anybody that comes to eat today, anybody that comes to your shop to drink, starting with these boys, give them food, free drinks. That money will cover it at least for the next 1 month. For 1 month I've paid.
Hey, is this not too much? Eh?
Madam China. Take this one. Have it. This is to thank you for insulting us. Because if you did not insult us, maybe we would have been in this village hunting for rabbits.
I am a weapon.
Your insult took us to city for better life.
I'm sorry. Eh? I don't even know what to say.
It's okay, don't say anything. We still have one more. Hey, this is the last one. Hold this. My advice to you is anybody who comes to your shop to eat and drink, are you listening to me? Insult the person very well. Starting with these boys here. Insult them very well. Jordan. Insult them properly so that will push them to go out and make money and return. Now because by the time they will come back, they will obviously be better than you. You can't let what pursue their mind. Insult them.
These are too much. Are you for going? What is that? Give me for palm wine. Enough!
You see the maybe you see the waste. Ugo, this is the place. You see, from here now, reach at the end. At the end of this. Okay. Extreme end, and it reach the other that Melina. So,
Uncle, this is good.
Very good.
This is good for my kind of house. I will start this month.
This month?
Exactly.
Hey!
I will first of all send my engineer to come and look at the land. Then we take off.
Hey! Good. Now you are a big man. I thank God.
Uncle, keep this.
For?
Just keep it.
The money you gave me last time, I've been wondering what to do with it.
Uncle, if you don't know what to do with this money, just use it as firewood to cook.
Hey!
Uncle, let's go. Uncle, let's go.
God will continue blessing you. Come on,
Which one? You don't crazy? I used to be. Yeah, you don't crazy. I don't give you any money. Give me money. God, give me 500 naira. 500 naira. Listen, we should trouble today. If I give, we should trouble today. Give me. Do what you want to. Give me money. I'm not going to give you one night. You give me my 500 naira. Look at. Danny Monoga. See this girl, this is how they play. I mean, what they play happy.
Hey! Who's that around there? Hey! Come on. Okay. Why are you blocking the road now?
Look at this idiot. After carrying me everywhere, you don't want to give me 300 naira. Get the question inside of Mumma. Son, I get ma. Ogu also. Oh, you see the man that did not bug in a keke. See, I will explain what happened. This job brought me for some way. Now he now brought me back. Say I should give you 500 naira. For what? What should I give you 500 naira?
Hey, is that all? We was on the SI. You might be here before.
For where one?
No other problem. It's okay, it's okay.
Hey! Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Will you fight again?
Hey! Okay, sir. Hey! No, sir. Oh, come on. Can you listen you? Can you listen also? You guys say we'll come back. How can you listen for her? Whoop!
Make we dey struggle, make we dey hustle. This world is tough, only Nigeria go mulamu. If money there for your pocket, in a basamba. When you're born in Jubega, when you're up on a 1 year. Onye say nobody in Jota Bafofo. Onye up on a 1 year. Kabaru Babambo.
They will never stop talking about us in that village for the next 1 year.
Hey! One night was fun. It was fun.
Nega maka. Money is good. Any man who is not bugging money will be bugged by money all his life. Even to the grave, you will have nothing to write about because they go above gear than the shoe.
You are right, though. Money is good, no doubt. But one night, if you the money.
You also got money. No matter what sold the money, you sold the thing that sold the money. Okay, let me even ask you a question. Would you rather prefer to have all the women, all the pino in the world to yourself? That she should come in you. Or would you prefer to have the whole money in the world without the pino? They go to China one side. Which one do you prefer?
Both go hand in hand. Ego.
Let's be specific. Which one do you prefer?
Nah, money, because money. One the bug or money. Bug or money. Don't let the money bug you. I'll go the ego. If you bug me, I go bug you, make you captive like a big mother bug. And I want to bugging the bugging. It was a idea song this year. Break your neck with the bottles, like a bottle of sweating motorcycles. I'm a bugger. Bug the money, man. Oh, yeah.
I know you are free. I'm sure that you are very free.
Come on.
But, Biko, I don't need company.
You're a big boy. Why are you acting like this?
Just, I would rather be.
Just calm down, then.
Hey, no way. Hey.
Struggle, make we dey hustle. This world is tough, only Nigeria go mulamu. If money dey for your pocket, ina basamba. Onya bona chubego, onya rapa na wanne ya. Onye se nobody njo taba fufu. Onya rapa na wanne ya. Kabaru babambo batego kina bamba chop life with your brother onyara kwana wanne ya onye se nobody njo taba fufu onyara kwana wanne ya Kabaru babambo batego kina bamba chop life with your brother onyara kwana wanne ya Onye se nobody njo taba fufu Onye rapona wanne ya Kabaru babambo batego Kina bamba Chop life with your brother Onye rapona wanne ya Onye se nobody njo taba fufu Onye rapona wanne ya Kabaru babambo batego Kina bamba Treasures of the world. What does it profit a man to gain the world?
Great Ozibon. I greet you.
And what can we do for you now?
I've come to offer my semen for the week.
Drop it here on this sacred table.
Nah, man. This is hell. How have they been surviving this thing?
I told you that time, but you wouldn't listen to me. Hustling is good. Money is good. But money is not everything.
Nah, man, no way in one job.
Are we better off now?
Are we not?
How are we better off? How are we better off? When we came to the city, that time, aside, fine. But at least we were hustling. We had peace of mind. We will hustle, make small thing, at least we were able to eat. And then we had a roof over our heads. On when goes to do to a conjiji them mado, 200 naira in your pen, you will be fine. Go laugh, I did you okay? Look at it now. Now we have all the money. Are we better off?
Anayo, if we were not better off, why were we then looking for how to make money? We should just understand that this thing will just holding on, and then believe that someday it will just be part of us now.
Just listen to yourself. 2 able-bodied men will make Konji part of them. Or the man.
All those men in the brotherhood that have been there for years. Don't you know it has become part of them?
That's it. Stop consoling yourself.
Okay, now what do you want? Denounce your membership of the brotherhood or what?
It's too late now.
That's why we have to have hope.
Well, there must be a way. There must be something Ejike is not telling us about this whole brotherhood thing. You can't tell me that after many years that he has been in this thing, that it's not possible. See, you see on the streets, all these rich men you see, the moment somebody makes money, you have power, you have wealth, you have everything. What else? One day, you can want to throw the possible. Show me any rich man that one is gay. What if he put up? What have that where drop? So let's talk to him. There must be a way. It's a menace thing.
We'll try.
Hi. Now go there, go.
Yeah, I've resolved though. Just wait.
You see, there's no 2 ways about this. You must pay the price. You see, every rich man that you see on earth has to pay the price.
See, one why is you? Talk to us like we are your brothers. Remember, we are one year. Good. Yeah, the one you've done for us, we are grateful. When I get that 1 year, how much you go dollar? How have you been fighting this thing? You can't tell me that since that time you made money. No, because I'm not boy and one day. How have you been coping?
The truth about the
Talk to your man. Because is it that maybe I'm just thinking, that you and the master, if we have special arrangement, maybe on Saturdays, tell us how you do it. We can't cope now.
The only arrangement that I have with the master is Sunday medicine. Package here, and I take it to him. But sometimes the truth is, I work with Sitaba or Patapia. So I think that's the best thing we start doing in this house.
Is that the gospel truth?
That is the gospel truth.
Hey. This price is too much, honestly. It's too much to pay, believe me.
Anaya, you better stop complaining and start thinking about better things than sex. Or else your life will be cut short like that of widows. But by the time you tell it him, if you go, or sina obiam kem, obiamlistic is a disease.
Only poverty is nobody's friend.
If we reach, I don't know, I got a man. That is it. Well, banally come here. Come on.
Hello? Hello, Etiko?
Hello, No.
Etiko, there is nothing good about this morning. There's nothing good about it. When you have refused to do what you are supposed to do as a man, how can this morning be good? How can it be good, Etiko? Etiko?
Mama, let me call you back. I'm in a meeting.
Etiko, don't end this call. This is what you do all the time. I call you and you will tell me that you will call back. You will never call back. Don't even try ending this call. Else you will see the other side of me, Etiko.
Okay, fine. What do you want? Can you just go straight to the point?
Etiko, I want to come to Lagos. Yes. I want to come to Lagos to see you. Send me your house address.
Come and see me for what?
Etiko, did you just ask me for what? Etiko, are you not my son? So I should collect permission from you before coming to visit you, my son, in Lagos? Is that what you are telling me?
No, there's no need for that. You don't need to come and know where I live in Lagos.
Etiko, there is every need for it. Yes! There is a need for it. Send me your house address because I want to come and visit you. Etiko, you are hiding something. Etiko, I am suspecting that you are hiding something from me. Etiko, you are hiding something from me, oh! Etiko!
I am not hiding anything, for God's sake.
Okay, then I am coming to Lagos to see you.
No, listen. I am not sending you any address. If I want to see you, I will send for you. For now, Biko, bye-bye.
Etiko, don't even end this call. Don't try it! Don't end this call, oh! Don't end it at all! Else you will see the other side of me. If you like, don't send your hand address. If you like, don't send your house address. You will see that I will come to Lagos myself. I must definitely locate where you are staying. Yes. By then you will know who your mother is. You will know that I am Abarawan. Are you hearing me? Etiko, are you hearing me? Etiko? Hello? What I forgot? Etiko ended. Hey! Etiko ended this call. After all I told him. Hey! Who must have done this? Who must have bewitched my son? Who must have bewitched my Etiko for me? Who must have bewitched my son, Etiko? Hey! Those that don't have money, they get married and they manage their life. But my son, Etiko, that has made money, has refused to get married. Who has done this to me? Who has done this to me? What kind of life is this? Oh!
Empty you came, empty you go. Vanity, all is vanity.
Mama. morning, my daughter. Only one. Only baby. Oh, Mama. Oh, you bomu. Oh, Maricham. My daughter, how are you?
I am fine, thank you.
That's good.
How are you?
I'm okay, as you can see.
How are you doing?
I'm okay, my daughter. How are your parents?
They are fine. Everybody's fine.
Hey,
yes, Mama.
That's good.
Mama, I came to confirm when we'll be going to Lagos. So I will start packing my things. You know, someone that wants to go to Lagos, I will start arranging my things. I can't wait.
I know you can wait. See, we'll be going very soon. Just that my son has not sent his address to me. But that one is not a problem. Do you know why?
Why, Mama?
His sister stays in Lagos with her husband. So I will get the address from her.
Mama, are you sure your son likes me? I swear he has not sent this address since. Tete.
Are you sure he likes me? Why won't he like you? Hey! Oh, Malicham, you, Oyibom. See, you are my choice. He is my son. Whatever I give him, he will take. Are you hearing me? The only problem I have with my son is that, you know, he's a fine man. He has so many girlfriends. And because of that, he's so confused. He doesn't know which to choose from as a wife. But by the time I take you to Lagos and hang you on his neck, he will have no other choice but to take you as the rightful owner of the house and send all those concubines away. Don't worry. See, you don't have any problem. You don't have any problem.
Let me help you.
I want to see one of my friends. Her daughter just gave birth last night.
Why?
Don't worry, we'll soon get there. Just start warming up.
Oh!
Open the gate.
Hey, wait. What are you?
Are you crazy? Who you be? I want to go inside to see my son. So you mean they did not teach you how to greet your elders when you see them? Huh? That you should greet them in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night. Your mother in the village did not teach you how to greet people. I'm asking you.
Madam, who you be?
Madam!
Madam, wait till you fight for this house. Who na be? I ask you who you be? Who you be? Eh?
Lele Wambashi. You have the effrontery to ask me questions. Look, if you don't get out of my way now, be ready to lose this your job. Be ready to lose your job if you don't.
What do you do now? I'm going to arrest you now here.
Okay, we are looking for Ejike. Is this Ejike's house?
Okay.
We want to see Ejike, and this is Ejike's mother. So open the door, let's enter.
Wait, okay, madam, I don't like this land. Madam, I can't walk. Say, me no woman, no get try close this gate. So now go come wait here. My go tell her first. Men I wait.
For my own son's house. Hey! See, if this boy don't lose his job today, make him come master.
Mama, call Ejike on his phone. Call him, tell him we are here. What are we doing here
Ejike,
now?
That idiot is no longer picking my call. He's no longer picking my call. That idiot. Don't worry, until I get in there.
Nsegino bo mekasia. Mana Dangote and Co. Diego, it's as if they got the money from the moon. Not knowing which is sauce. And now, that sauce is in your hands.
What is it? You get one woman where they forget. She carry one girl like that follow body. She thought say she be your mother.
What?
Mama.
Go back to that gate. And when you get there, don't ever open that gate. Let them go back to where they're coming from.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay, no, now. Wait. Oh, now. What's wrong now? Why?
Anayo, that woman is too stubborn. Tell me why on earth will she barge into my house without my consent? Why?
Because she's my mother. Simple reason. She's the only woman who can do that. Very simple. You should even be happy that your mother is still alive and spending your money. Good.
So let her go back to the village and continue to enjoy the money. Mboko. Wenye. And leave me in peace to enjoy. Ago. Sir. When you get to that gate, tell them, or not even them, tell her that I traveled.
Okay, sir.
Go and enjoy London. Do that.
Go and open the gate for them. Let them in. Ejike cool.
I go, he died.
Yeah, your mother.
He died this one. No, no. This is your mother you're talking about. Bring them in.
Wait. This time I go leave this job. I go leave. So
preventing me from entering my son's house.
Mama, welcome.
Come on, no.
Good afternoon, sir.
What are they doing in your house? Etiko, I just asked you a question. What are they doing in your house?
No. You are not a man called nonsense.
It's again.
That's everybody you do.
You are a liar. Come and drag me out. Come and drag me out, Etiko. Come and drag me out if you can. Because I know you cannot drag me out of your house. Etiko, I am asking you again for the last time. What are these useless things?
Mama, hold it there. You think this is the village where you used to talk to us anyhow?
Osimo, hold it there.
Mama, levels has changed. We are now bigger boys.
Bigger boys. Ezioku. Bigger boys indeed. Bigger boys. Living in my son's house. Bigger boys.
Yes.
Bigger boys eating my son's food.
Because we chose to. Mama, in this city I have this kind of structures. 4 of them. Rented out. And I'm sure you know about the magic Anaya is doing in the village. Mama, levels have changed.
Okay, come on,
I'm out of there.
Look at him.
Hey, Mama.
This has only changed. I'm not again.
Just as he told you, things have changed. Now everybody will change. And now me. Besides,
change go.
Mama can't even live at that one or to see one.
Oh my God, look at them. 100 pence. I'm asking you again. What are they doing in your house? Did I warn you? Did I warn you not to allow them to stay in your house?
No.
Woman.
Imarando equals that respect. You gotta give and take. And I brought you up. You never give and I brought you down.
Let me be brought myself down. Hey.
Mama, if you're going at this jam,
you lie.
So,
Etiko, you are a bloody liar. She is not a thing. She is not a Jambulova. Etiko, you lie.
No, ma'am.
Etiko, I said you lie. I am your mother. You are not going anywhere. Etiko, you must marry her.
No,
She has come to stay.
Check well. Nana, do not force me now to see your face. Now, you will not force me to marry again.
You are a man. You are a full-grown man. That's why I am forcing you. You have refused to take a decision on your own. That is why I have brought wife for you to marry. Ejike, you marry her. Ejike, you marry her. Ejike, you marry her. Ejike, you marry her.
Saying that I am desperate to get married to a rich man. I don't like it. I don't want to hear it at all. Because the way it is now, I feel we should just carry our bags and go back to the village. I don't want trouble.
What are you saying? Say, let me hear that rubbish from your mouth again. Are you hearing me? Don't just even voice it again. What is your own? Hey? You didn't think we came here for child's play? Egwawan. Jenna, you're Egwawan. Something that you will come, they do you jiggy, you want to run away. No way. You are not running to anywhere. You have come to stay as his wife. Wife! Get that into your head.
Mommy, I don't want trouble. I don't like this thing. So why is he calling me that thing? So I should stay. I don't want trouble at all. Let's just go back to the village. I don't want trouble, Mama.
Don't worry, as for now, take care of it later. Now, let us go in there and go and meet him. Go there and hold him. Stay with him. In fact, anywhere he's going, be following him. That is what I want you to do. Let's go. So we will follow him. When I'm going, you will go after me. Who is he to decide? He is my son. I gave back to him. I will tell him what to do. Who is he to tell him that he's not going to get married? Put that person and stay with him inside his room. Let me see what happens if you will kill me there. Stupid boy.
Mama!
Has he come down?
No, I've not seen him.
He has not come down.
What would you like to eat?
Who are you?
I'm the chief cook. Yeah.
Ah! You are the chief girl. Cook.
Yes, ma'am.
So everybody in this house is a man. Even a common cook. Can you do this? Huh? No, thank you. My daughter-in-law here will cook what we shall eat. Oh, thank you.
Sorry, strangers are not allowed to make use of the kitchen.
What did you say? Who Are you calling my daughter-in-law a stranger? She is your boss' wife. Are you getting that? In fact, she is your madam. Did you get that? Yes, ma'am. See, we're waiting on me. Come on, sit up. Thank you. See, we're waiting on me. Nonsense. Cook. Hey, Oluchi. Baba. What is wrong with? Look at me. What is wrong with this boy today? Everybody in this house is in. Cook, clean now, wash up. Hey, get mine.
Vanity, all is vanity. Vanity, all is vanity. Empty.
Oh.
It's me, your mother. Open the door.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you.
Look, Baba, I don't have such time. I beg you. Just leave me alone. I beg you.
You better do. You better do because I will keep on beating on this door. Eh? If you know you want to sleep, come and open this door. Except you don't want to sleep tonight. Etiko, come and open this door.
Hey! God, why on earth did you put me inside this woman's room? Of all the women on earth, you put them here for a consumka. Oh, go! Huh? See what? What are you talking about here? What is the meaning of this?
What is the meaning of what? Eh? What is the meaning of what? See, I gave birth to you. You are now a full-fledged man. You have to use that thing you have in between your legs. I want you to sleep with her.
Oh, Tiam. You see, I would also sleep. All sleepers.
And you take what? Go and move his boss as
well. Honestly, don't tell everyone who smash your head.
Makagene! Makagene say! What just slash your head? Makagene say! Etiko!
Mama!
Hey!
I don't want to go.
You see that thing that you are hiding? I, your mother, will see you today. I must know today if you are a real man or not. Etiko, I want you to sleep with this girl. What is she? Why is this happening there? Jerry, what?
Look, Baba.
I like you, please.
Like, go away. It's me, what you come to do, that river. Look at you. Come on, you brought this girl to come and get out with that river. God forbid. You don't walk.
It will work.
Mama, I'm respecting you. It will work. I swear to God, Mama, if not that you're my mother. If not that you're my mother, what I will do to you this time, you believe it. If you dare near me again, if you near me again,
You are going nowhere. Etiko, you are going nowhere. Sleep with this girl. Sleep with all the children. What is wrong with you? That thing you have in between is it for decoration? Huh? Your father used his. Now it is your turn to use yours. Use it like a real man that you are. What is it? I gotta go get it. Oh, bulo, wow, balago. Oh, God, run up on you. Oh, God, run up on you. Set up, not your mother. Use it.
I give you the last word. Get out of the way. In fact, get out of this room.
How dare you go?
Get out of my room.
No way.
Get out of my room.
Use it, man. Use it. I didn't know
it. Get out of my room. Get out of my room. Moi, I'm going to get out of my room. I'm going.
What is wrong with you? Wait a minute. Look, you are not tolerating. You are pretty hard. Why did you allow him to leave? Why did you allow him to leave? You should have grabbed him or even grabbed the main thing. Nonsense. Now you are doing your for me. I'm not there. You don't do anything.
No! Did I want you? Don't allow that woman to go back. And the two of you, all of you, in some netonum. Now, you want what? You take the care of water. Naked king. Are you serious? Serious again? No! The woman. What? What's that? No!
I just want to know.
The moment she neared the door, I opened the door. She came in. And I saw the car. Before she could say 2 words, boom! And I ran away. How can me? Money making machine. I bought money. Money did not pocket. I sing the songs of money not pocket. If I pocket, you could pocket your money, make it not pocket me. And after pocket, then my own mother. Bulu boom man, and you think I'm gonna love that?
So, as it is now, what next?
Wait. As for I and I, what the things? I've been in my life. If you want to see me, you know where to find me. Those on me knows where to find me, onto through you. When she's done with her staying, now to want to more done with.
You just know that Lambrock want to find anywhere you go to, both of us will follow you. Onyaga and one near.
Annie, take my hand. Annie, if only you can believe me, this woman will not come between us. Believe me, let her go. You know where to find me. Can I go?
You want to go back there?
No! Bye! No way.
I've searched the whole house. Etiko is nowhere to be found. Etiko, I don't think Etiko is in this household.
Mama, do you know I saw Anna and Yoanugo leaving this house this morning with their bags?
Huh?
Yes, I did.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Hi. My daughter, what is the meaning of this? Eh? Come, these boys, they will hear from me.
Vanity, all is vanity. Empty you came, empty you go. Vanity.
Get man! Get money! Get man! Get! Zusuru give you a boss. Thank God, you now know how to greet. Where is my son Etiko? Where is my son Etiko? Simon, when?
You don't come out.
You don't come out.
Wait, I dey come.
What is this?
Oga say may I give you this morning. Say if you dey come out, may you carry this rat poison with you. They come out.
Huh?
He say you no go come back here again until now. Don't come up.
Wait. So who is the rat poison in this house?
I know.
You know?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know now. Now wait till talk as they come out.
Hey.
Hey! Oh!
Hey! This woman has finished my son for me. They have taken my son saying some reason. They have taken my son saying some reason. No, they have taken my son saying some reason. This is our brother. This is our brother. Everyone.
Hi.
Okay. Oh. Are you serious?
Etiko.
You know? Okay, good. Now listen. Tell Akman to clean the house in general, especially that kitchen. That kitchen particularly, because it's everything. And then you, in turn, take care of the compound, clean up everywhere. We are returning home immediately. Okay? We do. I go, man.
Huh?
Oh my God.
Again.
Ubungwangwa. And her young lover. A Bollywood dog. Our dog. So, we can now return home.
No, I'm not going to go. Honestly. Yeah, no, of course. So I am here. I'm fine. I'm very, very okay here in this hotel.
Anayo. Leaving you behind is risky. Up that pepper full everywhere.
One abunge.
Anayo, it is obvious that you have made up your mind not to just kill yourself, but to jeopardize everything that you have gotten. Onega, you don't want to enjoy it.
I'm on fire. My body is on fire. I'm on heat.
In another heat.
Hey!
Forget all these things. Anayo, it takes a dog and a he dog to be in the heat, because in Kenya you buy heat on the beach. These things you're seeing, these things you're looking at, or tapiapi, it will end your life. In Anya, bog away, okay, good na bog, and I go home. Idana, and I'm Apple pino. Apple bungwa.
Onye ma no game o nebe onye ma no game o enwegwaruda Woman, why have you decided to see your
Wise one. My son has been bewitched. I don't know if someone cast a spell on him or he brought it upon himself.
What is his problem?
Wise one. My son has refused to get married. He's even afraid of women. He calls women Obungwangwa or Otapiapia. I don't know what his problem is.
What exactly do you want Odumbe to do for you?
Wise one. I want you to remove that spell that they cast on him, so that he will come back to his right senses, get married, have children like every other man in this village. Yes, wise one.
Mbosi nkwa ka jiro gona bendi mmo. Agwemelie olonu mbosi eke eji anye sende mmo. Olugwa ko sielo. Biko nu ana maju. Agenye fanya bobu. Did fire me? Woman, there is a strong power. A very strong power has been preventing your son from getting married.
I said it though. I knew it. That's when I said it this way. I knew it.
Oh, but nevertheless, woman, there is hope for you.
Hey, thank you, wise one. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Woman, there is something I'm going to give to you. Okay? You will take it home. In the night when everybody has slept, call the name of your son on that substance. Call his name 7 times.
7 times?
7 times. Then, that spell, that power that has been preventing him from getting married, that power will automatically...
Hey, wise one. Are you sure of what you're saying? Wise one, thank you very much. I appreciate. You don't even know what you have done for me. You have done so much for me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have to be on my way.
Spider has dead the tiger. The spider has dead the tiger. The spider has dead the tiger. Your stupid mother challenged the powers of this brotherhood. She died an enemy to this confraternity. And as a result, your money must not be used for her burial. You will neither attend her burial nor have anything to do with her burial. If you default in any of these instructions, you will definitely go with her.
What's he want? All I know, this shepherd of my soul, I knew before thee. Isn't there a way that rules can be bent, at least to favor your son? Isn't there a way? My people, the entire community will laugh at me. All the money that I made was abundant. Something has to be done. I'm begging you, please. Please, Ozibundu. Whatever it takes, please, I'm begging. But let it be changed.
If you default in any of these instructions, you will definitely go with her. You shall die. You shall die.
Money and power, silver and gold. We are deceived by the pleasures of the world.
I wanna cry.
Does it profit a man to gain the world, and lose his soul?
Will not do anything. Look for it. I'll go and I'll face them, and then I'll rather that my mother will not be buried. She will remain. But then she will wait. I will not cry.
Vanity.
Okay, here one day. This is bad. Honestly, it's unheard of. How can somebody's mother die? You tell the person not to bury his mother, and I call the alcohol. At least make him give her a befitting burial. That's the last thing you go at. I see again you deny your mother. See, Etiko, honestly, I'll be honest with you. I've been giving this whole thing a thought. Who do I maybe? This way of life, I mean, you can't go on. Is it really worth it? Is it worth it? Fine. You now give us condition that draw. It's not even possible. How can somebody live all his life on mana pilengwa? And I call the bed. We are still trying to manage that one. Somebody's mother will die. You tell the person not to bury the mother. This is the height of it now. Okay, see how we go.
I think it sounds right. Yes. Tell me, how can one be desperate over her own child's marriage? Is marriage by force?
Please give some respect to me. Just like this is your no matter what, she had her issues, aggressive, she was your mother. I'm sure if my own mother was alive, she would have probably been doing the same thing. It's normal. Even my uncles and cousins, all those people, they are also disturbing me to get married and have children. It's very normal.
Etiko, take heart. Onukiveme. Cashier. This is not time for crying. It's not time for crying. You are a man, the breadwinner of this family. You put yourself together and also console your siblings. You can call the Lekotanya Kita.
Uncle, you won't understand.
I understand, Etiko. I understand everything.
No, you don't.
I understand the pain associated with the loss of a mother. Yes. But we can't continue crying. We should be planning on how to give her a benefiting burial. Yes. I can make it up.
There's nothing to plan yet. For now, my mother's corpse stays in the mortuary till I'm ready. First, I will go back to town, plan myself very well, inform people, and then come back and give my mother Everything better. Bolun, if you bolun, if anybody goes at it. In Kayukuru, or Dabranania, Jisike, Mana, Ebezina.
Etiko, for how long are you going to post them? 3 months, you are not ready. 6 months, you are not ready. 1 year, you are not ready. 2 years, 3 years, you are not ready. It doesn't sound nice now.
I shall continue to post them until everyone forgets about it.
And you think that's going to be possible?
Do I have a choice? I don't.
You will be there. Your own mother will carry your mother and bury with or without you.
That is only the best thing. It solves the whole problem. I'm gonna win.
Silver and gold, we are deceived by the pleasures of the world. What does it profit a man to gain the world?
I know.
Hey! Who sent you? Tell me the truth.
Don't you remember me? We met here some time ago. I like you. I really want to make you come on me.
Oh. If I get me, see, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
You know you came through that door.
Yes.
See, if you decide now, as you are going, that you will go through the same door,
Yes.
where you came from, is it a bad idea?
I don't understand. You bad boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, you was cool. I like my partner's joint. Yeah, yo.
Anayo, I told you. I mean, this is not very clear. That na opotuo otipo na bukalinu kumbe. Ubuloki did you want just ordinary oklo are you? Or think otherwise. That is what had just happened to you. It think otherwise.
And I warned you. I warned you about this hotel. I was risky. But you wouldn't listen. Now just look at what has happened.
The most painful part of all this thing is that Allah, you choose face me and face you. When now onto humanism parole. Get this? Ebi bisuwe putowa. How could you, Allah, humanism pa?
What am I living for? All my friends have not left me. What am I living for?
I don't want to hear that you want to live for. Didn't I make it clear? You want money, Now you got money. Now you don't know how to spend the money. I made it very clear.
Tell me that. I'm telling you that Okoli will just ordinary your block eye.
I think otherwise, Osolo Tsunami. And that is what had just happened to him. Now you better stop thinking otherwise. Okay, block. Okoli.
Vanity, all this vanity. Vanity, all this vanity. Empty you came, empty you go. Vanity, all this vanity. Vanity, all this vanity. Vanity, all this vanity. Empty you came, empty you go. Vanity, all this vanity. Vanity, all this vanity. Vanity, all this vanity. Empty you came, empty you go. Vanity, all this vanity. Vanity, all this vanity. Vanity, all this vanity. Empty you came, empty.
Hello, girls. My name is Ugo for MDCO Gomentos Nigerian Limited. Can I meet you girls?
Well, my name is Sharon, aka Fabulous Sexy Sharon Sweet.
Well, I'm Gold.
It's my pleasure.
I'm Natasha.
Oh, sweet names. Okay, right. I have an offer to make to you girls.
An offer? Go ahead. What's it?
Good. Tonight I'm having what I call the last night party.
Wow.
And I need you girls to come and have fun with me, party with me, make my party worthwhile, ride with me from the swimming pool to my room.
Wow, that would be nice. So, what do you have for your girls?
Money.
Money.
Money to spend.
Wow, I love money.
I have a whooping 5 million naira. So that at the end of the party, each of you will leave a millionaire.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope it's not some kind of job.
Really, listen to me. My name is Ugo Mentos. My surname is Money. Money. Sharon?
Yeah?
Get a little closer. This is $3,000 for your transport.
Hold on. Chimo. Calm down. We are there. Just make everything out. are we gonna get cab? There is no way for us to get cab here, honestly, it's so late.
See, we need to leave this gate. If not, if they find out, they will call us back.
Nah, nobody will find out till the breaking of the day. So stupid, I'm so scared I want us to leave this thing. You should do something. What? Are you get serious? Where's our money? The 5 million you promised us, where is it?
Look at this Ghana burger. Eh? Don't you have conscience? You're still talking about money.
You don't dey craze, Abi? You don't dey craze, you no get sense. Don't worry, you will collect that money in police cell or even in Krikri.
By the time you will be reading this, my dead body will be lying in my usual hotel room. You brought death and eternal judgment to your both brothers in the name of showing them the way. Tomorrow, I cannot take it any longer. I want to go and join my other oath brothers. After all, you left us and the three of us have been together before we met you again. Continue enjoying your money. Goodbye.
Money and power, silver and gold. We are deceived by the pleasures of the world. What does it profit a man to gain the world? To gain the world.
Hey! No! No, what to see must not. Oh, you will not have no back. No! Come, think I make it clear. Come clear. How can you go like this? Hey!
Money and power, silver and gold. We are deceived by the pleasures of the world. What does it profit a man to gain the world? To gain the world and lose his soul. Vanity, all is vanity. Vanity, all is vanity. Empty you came, empty you go. Vanity, all is vanity. Vanity, all is vanity. Vanity, all is vanity. TV.